Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 64. I'm Proton. We're picking up at turn 216, and we're playing Horatio on Endless Difficulty in an Endless Duration game. And as you can see, the Vodyani are now at 9 systems. They sent an arc over here and have decided to colonize Wee. And they're also sending an arc over here to Kochab. So, that's a thing. So we'll, in time, we'll deal with that. However, we are building a fleet. We are building a fleet of carriers. And we have them queued up, and we're going to build more, and we're even going to use some of our money to buy some more antimatter and build even more. There's a hero in the marketplace. It's a level 7 hero. So the hero is it's primitive, right? So it's decent for food and industry. So it's okay for that. It's good for that. This branch over here, it's a counselor. So the top tier sets system happiness to ecstatic. Some extra science. As a fleet commander, 5% health regen, and damage on fleet and hull plating absorption on fleet health, vision range on fleet, 0.5% damage increase per current command point on fleet. So say it was a 36 command point fleet, that's an 18% damage increase. Extra troops stock on ships and extra siege damage on fleet. Excuse me. So it's an alright commander, basically, hero. It's an okay admiral, not great, and it's kind of an okay governor, not great, right? The primitive is good, but this is an overseer, right? And and then fleet wise, it's basically not a Vodyani or a Sophon, right? Those are both pretty good. So I don't know, like I would be fine with paying 10 or 15,000 for the hero, but I don't want to pay 60. Right? 60,000 is kind of a lot. Excuse me, for a hero that's not like super great. I mean, 60,000 is kind of a lot, period. Much less for a hero that's not amazing. So let's instead buy some antimatter. Let's buy like 30,000 dust worth of antimatter. So that'll give us 38 plus 24, right? So that's 62, which would be nice. Okay. So the carriers that we're building, those cost 5 antimatter. That seems to be the bottleneck. So with 62, that gives us enough that we can build like another dozen. So let's look through here. I want to get carriers queued up at least 5 turns deep if I can. So I just kind of want to roll through these a bit. Just kind of get that set up to start with. guess I will do another carrier over here. And I'm just gonna kind of keep building carriers. I'm gonna assume that I'm going to be losing these from time to time. So I think I might just kind of need to have a steady flow of carriers being produced. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. Eventually I may get to the point where I have enough and I don't need to build more for a while. I mean, that's a thing that could happen, right? Okay, ticking on. Okay, so ticking on's at 88% ownership. Mavros is 84. Again, the Sophons have 100% progress on their Pacific conversion. They just haven't pulled the trigger for whatever reason. So they've got another, whatever, 4 or 5 turns. Pull the trigger and take it, or else I'm just going to abandon the system. So it doesn't really matter to me either way, whether they take it or not. Just move all these fleets that we produced out of the hangars. Okay. And we're back to prime. Okay, cool. So we got a little, yeah, see, we ended up using almost all of that antimatter. Excuse me, that we bought. Okay, let's see what all this is about. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and move all our fleets. We'll just get that done right out of the gate. Yeah, I accidentally moved a fleet there or something, or I don't know, I don't remember, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Attacker. And we're just putting ships in place to guard.
We know not what game you play, but we have a proposal.
It is with great pleasure that the Unfallen contact you to make this proposal.
It is with joy and devotion that we make this proposal to you.
You're the caviar of the galaxy.
Your presence and communication is a source of endless joy to the Unfallen.
All right, we're at 20 of 28 ticking on. So we're multiplying them. And let's see, AL has some openings. Looks like that's just about the only system that's got any room. Excuse me. This guy is definitely running out of places to put points. Koros Apogee. Oh, this one right here. Let's see what happens. AC41. Okay, 7,262, 2,100. Let's do it, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see how bad the depletion is. So this is supposed to add 8 depletion points per turn on all the planets. It's supposed to add +2 FIDS, food, industry, dust, and science, per population on the planets, and 200% food, industry, dust, science, and influence on any undepleted planets. Let's see what happens. It's going to be crazy. Boom. 20,000. And that's over 5,000. Wow. Looks like we need to queue up some more carriers over here. Wow. Dude. Wow. Okay. Governor Crazy Frog. Bow. Okay, let's see what else we got left. We built a whole bunch of cruisers. Cosmetic genetics over here at AH. Let's see, he does have a population hiding out here. Okay, cool. Mech suit quarters, a couple more of those built out. Microwave pipes, cruisers, terraformed to jungle. So jungle goes to atoll. Let's see if all these are caught up. Yep. Lyra is banging. Banging out that influence, man. Definitely pushing back, right? Definitely pushing back. Got populations in orbit. Ooh, they're stacking up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 waiting to land. Plus 2 more fleets. And we got these ones on the way still. So Lyra's going to be full. See how we're doing on resources here. 74.8, so 75 a turn, that's 25 a turn, that's 29, 20, 30, about 30 a turn. And we have 20 of 31 that we can colonize, so we can add 11 more, but really it's 2 more than that, because Mavros and Tikkanon are going to go away soon. A half dozen turns or so, so then that'll make it 2 more, so that gives us 13 systems we can expand. So we've got our tall core systems, and now we're ready. We're primed and ready to rock and roll here. We're cranking out fleets. All right, so the plan is I like to go in each flotilla with a shield and 2 cruisers. So that's 9, and 3 flotillas that would make 27. And then I have just a couple of spare small available out in addition to that. The quantum communications is going to increase by another 4 command points. So right now 29 is our max, so that'll take us up to 33. Excuse me. So So 30 would be 5 6-point carrier ships. And then this would add another 3 on top of that if and when I get Might of the Endless. So I need to figure out what is my next research going to be. And I'm kind of thinking exavolt beam, because I have a bunch of these resources. And I could build these, and it gives 10%. I can build that on every system. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that, and that gets me a 3rd point here. Thinking that probably. Excuse me. All right, so we'll take a look real quick here at our trade routes. They're looking pretty healthy, producing pretty well. The 3 headquarters here, and then subsidiaries here at AN, AI, AD, AE, AF, and the headquarters at AA, AB, and AG. Or you can look at it this way. Oh, that reminds me. To rename these, all you do is you just click on it, and whatever you want to do. That's how that works. Forgot to mention that in the video a while back here, 1 or 2 videos ago. All right, so we're gonna move. Let's just go ahead and move our fleets around. Attacker and a cruiser. An attacker and an attacker. Attacker, cruiser, attacker. Send a couple cruisers this way. Guess we can send an attacker that way too. Kind of getting some weird lag here. Not happy about that. Okay, there's a 2. I'm just going to do this really zoomed out because it seems to make the game happier when I do. I think we're pretty close to declaring war on Cravers. Let's see, at 75 per turn, I think we've got about 7 or 8 turns before we start capping out here on this resource. So we need systems that we control, that we can start upgrading. Let's see here. So we have 4 shields. That means I'd want to have 8 cruisers optimally. Let's see, three shields and 6 cruisers. is what I really want, unless I can get some carriers in there. So the cruiser goes in. Two, four, six. So we need 2 more cruisers, or we can put some carriers in there. That works. We've got some cruisers on the way. There's one. There's one. There's one. So, yeah, we've got enough cruisers coming. So, probably next turn, we're going to start sending a fleet down this direction. Which means we're going to have to declare war, probably. And over here, we've got 4 shields. We really only need 3. And we'll add some cruisers to this. We got 3 cruisers now. We need 3 more. I kind of don't want to attack over here, but I may end up doing it anyway. I kind of prefer not to. I might pull this fleet back. That might actually be a good way to go. I'll have to think about it. Excuse me. Let's see, we moved our fleets. We did our build queues. Oh yeah, population. Let's take a look how close we are. So we're at 20 ticking on, and we only have 9 Mavros right now. They're both boosted, so they both want to grow. See if we have populations sitting waiting to land anywhere. There's one at AN. And you know what, AN, you pull that off. Does AM have one of those? Mavros? Nope. Alright, so let's send a Mavros to AM. Alright, and we'll just see, where else do we have somebody waiting to land? I don't see any. Okay, great. Let's just run through our systems real quick and see if we have anybody waiting. Let's see. Okay, well, that would be a good trade. Take him and put him down. Okay, so where are Mavros? They're at AO. Okay, I can send one over to AJ. What I want to do here is get Mavros landed at as many places as possible, and then when I splice the Tikkanon, then they'll have space to grow. And we'll grow some Mavros in their place, in the Tikkanon's place, and then they'll be spliceable. Okay, AO has Mavros and Tikkanon. It could send There's a Mavros going to AC. There's Mavros going to AE. What about AF? AF has neither. Perfect. So AF can receive from AO a gift of one of these and one of these to AF. Great. Perfect. Okay, and we're back to Prime. Okay, cool. So we're all set. Looks like we're about ready to advance the turn. The build queues for the systems are looking good. We have just 1 or 2 cruisers left in queue. Okay. What I want to do, I want to go ahead and get the carriers built, get them en route, and then we can catch up with the siege ships and the invader ships. Those are pretty fast ships. The siege and invaders are both 10 movement speed, and they are the scavenged ram scoops, so they're pretty quick. They're pretty quick. Let's see if we have a better siege available. 200. Nope, not yet. I mean, in troops. Okay, cool. And as far as like other, there's not really a whole lot going on over here. Okay, there's an invasion happening. System has been attacked this turn and will not suffer siege damage. So the the Vodyani are feeling froggy and attacking. They're invading Esh. They're invading a Sophon system. And the Sophons have a fleet over here. 12,000. So, pretty respectable. So I guess there is a little action going on. They're throwing down. We still don't have Riftborn attacking here yet, even though they have a considerable amount of fleet assembled. 21,000 attack in that fleet. I mean, that's significant. So Riftborn have some muscle. Over here, still got the same siege going on. I don't know what he's going to do here. He's got 5,200 versus 3,000. Okay. Seems like that fleet could be vulnerable. Seems kind of weak, and these guys have them outgunned. Nice. Cravers over here, 28,000. $12,000. Yeah. He's got these fleets that he's worked up over here. 10,000, almost 11,000. This one's 12. That one's 5.5. So it's gonna be fun to see how this changes around. Kind of want to see what happens right here. So let's advance the turn and see what happens right here. Looks like that might be a fight that's going to happen. I'm at almost 3,700 versus 3,100. So I'm a good 500 points. Good 500 points ahead of the Cravers now. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens at Wrath. So he has a fleet of 3,200, 13 command points of 32. This guy's got the 23 of 23. Almost 5,200 attack. The Photobomber quest is almost complete. It's at 7 of 8. Curiosities discovered or explored or whatever. Come on. I want to see what happens here. I'm thinking the Cravers might retreat. Or if they fight, I'm impressed. Excuse me. The Unfallen are taking advantage of an opportunity when they see it.
It is with great pleasure.
No thanks. No
We know
alliance.
not what game you play.
Joining any alliance will disrupt the peace that I have, that I built. Here we go. Here's the fight. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, throw it down. Boom. Whew. Cravers fought and they took a beating. They took a beating. They lost most of their fleet, and the Unfallen, they lost 9 ships. They were at full. They were at 23 of 23. So they lost a couple thousand attack power, but they won that fight. They definitely won that fight. Pretty good. Cool. So they weakened the Cravers a bit there. I think they're going to invade pretty soon. I could see United Empire invading here soon. Okay, they're guarding. Alright, let's see what happened down here at the Sophon space. So now they're just sieging at Ash. They've got a lot of fleet down there. 2 maxed out 18 command point fleets. They're both pretty weak. 3,500. That's like... It's all railguns. It's 100% railguns. I think. Yeah. Seems like it's almost all railguns. Wow. Okay. And the Sophons aren't reacting at all. Even though they have a powerful fleet that could just drive out. They could completely drive out these guys with this fleet. And they're not doing it. New battle tactics set. Alright, man. Okay, so we have fleet escort. Wing coordination. Strafing run. Okay, fighters, escort, bombers. Now we have fleet escort. Fighters escort ships. And then we have turtle. Let's see, I guess this is more of a long-range tactic, and this is more of a medium-range tactic. Then we have good old repair and recover, which I always a fan of. And then, excuse me, I think maybe I'll do it like this. That's kind of long to medium. Long to short, medium, full reserves, and then turtle. I'm thinking about maybe wing coordination instead of turtle, but I'm still going to hang on to turtle for now. And I can always change it. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, those are all fine. Horatio are growing. Koros Apogee, man, that dude's leveling up like crazy. Because he's now producing mad amounts. Okay, let's go see what the depletion is at AC. Let's see how bad it is. I got 59 turns. Okay, so I can basically leave him on a system for like up to 50 turns. And it's okay. Excuse me, that's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. What is this? Is this due day? Let's see. Let's go to no destination. Let's pull this up. Okay, cool. I have a Mavros. So you can see that's what the stats are without the population being maxed out and the biofuel factory not kicking in. And then when I go to max population, the super biofuel factory converts this 7.9 thousand into more industry. Boom. Pretty cool. Okay, we built, that might be our last cruiser. And now it's going to be carriers. After that, there's a carrier. We actually did not make a bunch of ships because we've already got, they're queued up for carriers, which take a few turns to build. They're pretty big. They're pretty big. All right, so carriers, how do they stack up? 101,000 hit points, 15,000 damage, 4,200 defense. 4 squadrons of fighters, 8 squadrons of energy bombers. Look at the overall damage accuracy. 90% at long range, 94 at medium, 98 at short. You ain't getting away from us. We'll chase you down. Alright. That's 6 turns just to get there, huh? that's all our fleet. We completed another mech suit quarter on AK. See how much he's making now. 14 per turn. 12. 16, 16, 7.7, 7.7, 75, 25, and 30. Okay, Arctic goes to snow. That goes to boreal. Okay, do say Lyra, terraform to jungle. Is going to atoll. And I think after this turn, I'm gonna take a peek. Is this one maxed out? It is. Does Lyra have a biofuel factory? No. Oh, Lyra completed National Museum. And they're ecstatic, so that's gonna go nuts. 453. Oh my goodness. Wow. Really putting it to them now. That influence is, yeah, it's +5 border friction. It's just gonna be maxed out at +5. Definitely pushing back pretty hard. These guys are at 28 still, so this hasn't changed, man. And 33, it's gone up a little bit, but yeah, Lyra's pressing hard. It's pushing back pretty hard. It won't be long, and it's going to be pushing against Pavo as well. Pretty cool. Okay, cool. So we have adaptive fleet systems, plus 100 initial XP on ships per system level. That's going to cost me 50. And then this gives me 4 more command points. So now my fleets have a maximum of 34 command points. Nice. Okay, well, I'm still going to put that on prime. It's a very expensive building. Okay, let's see how we're doing here for carriers. 4 turns. 3 turns. 3 turns is getting to be a little short. Two turns. 5, 6, 4. 4 turns. 4 turns. 4, 5. 92% at Tickanon. 88% at Mavros. Okay. That'll work. Let's advance the turn. How close are we to starting the war? There's a couple of cruisers. Add those to the battle fleet. Ooh, 37,000 attack. Nice. How much is it to upgrade? 20,000. Oof. So that's 3 shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cruisers. Man, it would be cool. It would be really cool to put a carrier in there. But I think what we might just do is throw in some attackers. Maybe throw in another shield knowing that I'm probably going to lose one. Right? Probably is going to happen. Four shields, a bunch of cruisers, and what, 3 attackers? Be better to have another cruiser instead, wouldn't it? Yeah, sure it would. Let's replace 3 attackers with a cruiser instead. There he is. 45,000 attack power. Whew. I don't think I'm going to get a whole lot more ready than that. You know what? We could pull the trigger. We could pull the trigger. Where are we at over here with fleet? Just a couple attackers. You got some cruisers coming though. It's a weak fleet at 24,000. Sure, why not? Let's do it, man. Let's get this ball rolling. Let's get this ball rolling. See if I do it now, how far can this fleet move? 9 of 12. Yeah, he can get down that Starling in a couple of turns, maybe. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We are coming.
How about if you open your borders? If you open your borders, I'll fly in there without attacking you right away. Maybe. Not. Let's see if he'll even consider it. And we'll see what he would suggest as terms. Absolutely not interested in opening borders. Okay. Well, let's just do this. Let's just declare war.
Your declarations mean nothing to the Hive. Nothing has changed.
We know little of our makers other than that they made us killing machines and they made us well. Okay.
Your actions threaten the Hive, but we feel no fear.
Okay. So we'll see if they react at all. If they send any fleet toward me. Meanwhile, let's send this battle fleet 45,000 attack. Nice. He'll be there in 2 turns. Okay, so we can move our siege fleets as well. And we can move invader fleets as well. I'm not even going to bother upgrading these ships because they're likely, there'll probably be some casualties, and we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. They were already upgraded pretty well. So the unupgraded ones have lasers instead of beams. That's like the only difference. So the difference here is like these are lasers instead of beams. So the damage is like instead of 463, it's 432, right? I mean, it's like 31 points of damage difference. Not a big deal breaker, right? That's not a big deal. I don't really want to go spending 30,000+ dust upgrading those when I could use that dust to buy more antimatter so I can build more carriers. So it's like everything in this game. Everything is like a trade-off. There's an opportunity cost to everything. Okay, so we've declared war on the Cravers, and we'll see if anybody else wants to join in. We'll see what happens. See what happens here, and we'll advance the turn just for fun. We'll advance the turn, take a peek at next turn, just to see what's happening. We'll see if they come up with any kind of defensive actions. I'll probably fly one of these over here. Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, a lot of conversations happening. Let's see here.
May you bask in the light of the virtuals.
detective.
You're the caviar of the galaxy.
Notice how maybe that I've declared war on Cravers, all of a sudden people aren't as interested in being allies? Or maybe they still are.
As you are friends of the faithful, it pleases us to make this proposal.
Ha!
May the virtuals bless you.
The Holy Church deems your conduct most hallowed, and alliance between our empires would be suitable means of acknowledging this truth. So, they like the fact, since they're already at war with Cravers.
Great pleasure that the Unfallen contact you to make this proposal.
Wow, they still want to ally.
Even for the likes of you, the Hive has an offer.
They wish a truce? No.
We know not what gain you pay, but we have a proposal.
Now you're talking my language with antimatter, but it's still not going to happen. Enemy detected. Okay, what are you? Pirates. Stolen hero ship. Whoa, what's this? Oh, the anti-hero with 1,000 faces. I got first place. Oh, I got 50 antimatter. I got 30 gigalattice. And I got these cleaver beams that I'm probably not going to use. There he goes, you almost had him. Seems that the Photobomber managed to steal an exceedingly fast hero ship and slip away. The chase is not over. Exceedingly fast? Yeah, 16. That is pretty fast. That's funny that he asked for a truce. Since when do Cravers ask for truce? Photobomber's on the run. The game is afoot. Find and capture the Photobomber on his personal yacht. A quick little thing stolen from the Academy. And the reward is Reanimator. Is a defensive system improvement. Wow. Exoskeletons and neural implants. Huh. Permits the retired, infirm, and elderly to join active duty of the same performance level as the younger peers. Interesting. It costs 5 antimatter to build, but it gives you extra defense. Okay, well. His ship is there. I guess if he's... I'll play around with that off camera, probably deploying some fleets to try to maybe catch him, kind of thing. Alright, Mavros is at 10. Okay. This guy's level 20. It's either that or this. Probably go with this. I could go that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This guy got 2 levels. Oh, this is nuts, man. Okay, I'll figure that out too. These guys are leveling fast. Built 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carriers constructed. We'll get those rolling out. Cool. We have a whole bunch of fleet, and I think I'll need to decide where I'm going. Probably going to Esther. And I'm going to need to start building more siege and invasion fleets. We're at 519. Yeah, we're going to need to invade multiple systems simultaneously over here. I think I might pull my hero back here out. I'll probably leave a defensive fleet in place. I might even park a fleet on Aliath and just siege just as a distraction tactic. I don't know. I'll figure that out off camera too. So, the war has started. The glorious war where we free the galaxy from the oppression of the Cravers. The ugly Cravers who desecrate planets and devour them. And we will replenish and beautify those same planets. And we will liberate them from the Cravers. And we'll even probably have an opportunity to splice the Cravers. And then we'll also upgrade the Craver populations themselves and turn them into Horatio. And turn them from being super ugly to being super beautiful. Right? Alright, so I guess we'll leave it there. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.